This is part one of my Leveling Up in Your 30s series. Part one is starting with the foundation. And the foundation for me is your mental. Where is your mental? What does your mental space look like? I believe that it's harder for us to really do things if our mental is not right. So I want to start with the foundation by laying that sturdy foundation, building the blocks to build that sturdy foundation. It's what's going to be necessary at the beginning of being able to level up in your 30s. So let's talk about the mental. I personally have the past, I want to say 4 or 5 months have been a lot. And if you have been on my channel, you have seen maybe some snippets here and there of me kind of talking about, I don't think I've really gone into detail everything I have been going through. But I have shown some videos of how I'm doing my hair and how I'm taking care of myself when dealing with stress. The past 4 to 5 months have been very trying, such a test, from losing my stepdad to dealing with my mom being in the hospital to now kind of going on a new beginning, a new chapter in my life, when it comes to a relationship. This is different. And so it's kind of been thing after thing after thing for me for the past 4 or 5 months. So my mental space has been really important for me because it can be so easy to just fall into those traps if you don't have a routine to get your mental in place. And for me, one of the biggest things for me has been being active. That's one. Eating healthy and also reading my Bible and doing praise and worship in the mornings. So this is kind of like before when I moved. Oh my gosh, I didn't even discuss my move. Okay. We're gonna eventually address that in a video. But I moved, and when I moved, I probably didn't work out for like 3 months, maybe, because I was just adjusting to the move, adjusting to my new work schedule, adjusting to, just a lot of different things. So working out was really not, that was not a priority to me, even though it's something that you really need to keep your mental in check. So that in addition to not eating as clean as I wanted to and not reading my Bible, I started the beginning of the year. I started the Bible in a Year challenge with the Bible app. And so I think I can read the Bible in 314 days. So I'm almost 2 months in, and I'm really proud of myself because it can be so easy to get off track. If you miss a day, like, you got a lot of chapters to catch up on. So for me, I'm kind of like tag teaming that. So in the mornings or in the afternoon, whenever I walk every day. That has been a big boost to my mental health. Like, I don't know. It's just like my job is really stressful. I don't know if I've ever addressed what I do full time, but I work full time as an accounting manager. I manage a team. I work for a mortgage company, and there are a lot of deadlines. There's a lot of, what do I want to call it? There's a lot of regulations, like legal regulations. We have audits, we have quarterly reports that we have to, send out. So many different things. We have month end closing to close out the previous month. So like my schedule is so busy trying to manage my team and also trying to stay on track with all of our deadlines, trying to do my own work. So I be stressed some days when it's like a lot to do. But every time I take that walk, baby, when I tell you, every time I take that walk, it's like everything just, and I'm good, and I have energy, and I'm ready to go do the creative things that I want to do after work. So walking daily, I've challenged myself to walk 15 miles a week, and that is a minimum for me. So I want to at least reach that. Y'all, I'm so proud of myself. I have successfully completed 6 weeks, 6 weeks of walking 15 miles a week minimum. Okay. Every week I have gone past that 15 because I'm trying to challenge myself, but I at least want to be satisfied with at least 15. And when I tell you, not only is that doing so much for me mentally, it's done a lot for me physically. I'm losing weight. My legs are toning. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling good. I'm glowing. Excuse me. So many great things. And so I'm just so happy about that. So if you, child, I'm going to link a walking pad in the description because I've been using a walking pad because I don't feel comfortable walking by myself. I just had too many issues with walking outside by myself. And as much as I enjoy nature, as much as I enjoy the fresh air, as much as I enjoy the sun, I know I got to get these steps in. So in order to do that, I have my walking pad for the days I don't have someone to walk with me, which I mostly use my walking pad. But as it starts to warm up, I'll probably walk outside more with my sister. So yeah, walking pad every day. I walk about 2 miles a day minimum. And then I try to go up from there. I'll pick a day or 2 days to go more than 2 miles if I have extra time throughout that day. But blocking out that little portion of my day has made such a difference in my mental. Okay. So find some type of exercise or activity where you're moving your body that you can stick to, that you can commit to. You don't have to do it every day like me, but that's something that I have started to look forward to every day. I have never been this committed to any type of routine, when I tell you, because I fall off every single time. As much as I might be, motivated or encouraged to do something, it's like life just lives, and then I just forget my whole routine. This is the only thing that I've been able to stick to, and I'm just so proud of myself. We're now on week 7. Week 7, 15 miles a week minimum. And I have been doing some Pilates here and there because I do love like the low intensity workouts. I found that they work better for me because I'm someone who has not been officially diagnosed with endometriosis, but doctors think I have endometriosis, and it can be much harder to lose weight because there's so much inflammation in your body. So not only do the low impact workouts work better for me because I was doing a whole bunch of HIIT workouts and I wasn't seeing the results I wanted. I found that my body naturally works better with the low impact workouts. So that's what I've been doing for the past 6 weeks, and it's amazing. So combining that with a healthy diet is really good for your mental health. I cook every day. I cook just about all of my meals at home. I have not gotten tired of cooking because I just love to cook. I feel more satisfied when I make my own food at home. I feel fuller longer. And then I have leftovers where, it might be a day where I don't really have to cook because I have leftovers. So I love that for me. I'm saving a lot of money. I'm only shopping at Aldi because I am really trying, like this year, I'm really just trying to lock in, focus on my health, focus on my finances, just really lock in, focus on God. Those are the things I'm trying to focus on this year. So Aldi, I've been shopping at Aldi every 2 weeks. That's what's in my budget. Okay. That's what's in my budget. So you work with what's in your budget, but there's so many things that you can get within that budget at Aldi. Like my groceries last me at least 2 weeks. And I probably spend between $100 and probably around $150 every 2 weeks, which I don't think is bad considering that I cook every single thing at home. I could easily drop $50 on one meal going out to eat, which I have done. So like, I think that is like pretty amazing. So getting your steps in. I love getting steps in, or even find a new hobby. I'm teaching myself to skate again, eating some good food, healthy food, some greens, some vegetables, some fruits, some lean meats, okay? Plenty of water intake. Also, like I mentioned, I started the Bible in a Year plan. So while I'm walking in the mornings or whenever I walk, I'm also reading my chapters of the day. So it's kind of like a 2-for-1, which is amazing because I'm able to get into the Word. I've never read the Bible. I'm not that. I've never read the whole Bible. I will say that. I have read the Bible, but not the whole Bible. And so I wanted to challenge myself to stick to that this year, to really find out what is exactly in the word. There's so many quotes that people give, but what is exactly in that word that I need in this season right now is what I'm focused on. I'm kind of just really tunnel vision focused on my goals, my desires, just taking care of myself, loving me. That's my top priority right now. So I want you to figure out the blocks or the bricks to that foundation, what that looks like for you. Is it walking daily? Is it some other type of workout daily? Is it talking to a friend? Is it talking to a therapist? Is it planning out your meals for the week? Is it journaling? There's so many things. Is it, you know, so many things that you can do. What is it for you that you need to build for your foundation so that your mental is in check? This is the season, this is the year where your mental really has to be clear. Y'all, we got things to do this year, okay? So I want you to start plan out. You can write this out so it's plain and clear what those bricks are for your foundation, because we're going to go into this year with an amazing mental space because we have great things to do for his will, for his kingdom. Okay? So I want you to take those words with you, reel them in, give yourself a hug. Okay? We are going to have an amazing year. So stay tuned for the next part of Leveling Up in Your 30s. As always, click that subscribe button for Madam J. Guys, love you so much. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day.